Here are 5 things I've done to get A star, A star, A in my A-levels. So many of you may not know, but I got A star, A star, A in my A-levels in maths, chemistry and biology respectively. I was 4% off an A star in biology, but I did get the A. And here's what I've done to get them grades. So tip number 1 is to be organised. Now it sounds easier than it is, but trust me, being organised will save you so much time, will relieve you of so much stress, will make you procrastinate less. It's something outside of revision that helps your revision a lot. So I'm actually going to show you one of my folders. So the way I stayed organised was by putting all my sheets of paper, all my notes into folders. I got multiple. I had one folder for chemistry, one for biology, and for maths I didn't use folders. I used a book to just do practice questions in. But for chemistry and biology I had one for year 12 and one for year 13. So 2 folders each. Now let's see which folder this is. This is my year 13 chemistry one, which I did pretty well in. So in school, in my college, we actually had 2 teachers. One taught us one half of chemistry and the other taught us the other half. So I used this yellow thing, this divider, to separate the 2 teachers' topics. So like for example, on Monday I have one teacher and on Tuesday I have another teacher. So teacher 1's content will go here, teacher 2's content will start here. Now if you want to see how I actually revised for chemistry, you can go watch my YouTube video. So the way I revised involved a lot of note taking. So for each like lesson, I was doing maybe like 2-3 sheets of paper, and over time it adds up to a lot. So I'll just store in all my pieces of paper in here alongside the handouts that our teachers gave us. The handouts are pretty much printouts of the PowerPoints, and that was it. I just put it here, it'll be organized. If I ever want to go back and read over it, I can easily find it. I know where it is, and it's in order from like earliest to latest. So yeah, being organized helped me a lot during college. So tip number 2 is actually doing your homework properly. Now your teachers are giving you homework based off of what you've learned, so they know what they're giving you. The questions that they're giving you are actually good questions. And by doing it properly, I don't mean by just going and Googling the answers. Actually try to sit down and solve the answers or work out what the answer is going to be. This is pretty much doing past paper questions, but this is actually questions that your teachers have given you. I know homework feels like some extra work that you have to do on the side that you just don't want to do it, you leave it to the last minute. By doing your homework seriously, it helps improve your grade. Personally, my teachers will go through homework at the end of the lesson, so I'll be able to tick off the questions that I got right and see what questions I got wrong and why I got it wrong. The teacher specifically goes through the questions to see what you got wrong. If your teacher doesn't do that, you can easily go up to them whenever they're free and ask them to explain questions that you got wrong to you. Tip number 3 was actually teaching people. So once you learn a topic, when you teach it to someone else, it's such a great way of learning it. Now, a lot of my friends with certain topics in chemistry, maths, biology, they needed help. And it would be a topic that I've covered, so I'll be able to teach it to them from what I know or from my memory. When teaching it, you have to structure it in a way that people can understand, and whilst you're doing that, it helps you understand it as well. Whilst teaching it, they're also going to be asking you questions about that topic, so it helps test you as well. By going through it step by step, trying to get someone else to understand it, it helps you understand it 10 times more. Alright, tip number 4 is like a mix of 2. It's ask questions in lesson and also ask your friends or classmates questions as well. Not in lesson. So in lesson, if your teacher's explaining something and you don't understand it, please put your hand up and ask them to explain it more or explain it in an easier way or in a simpler way. With maths, this helped me out a lot because there'll be times that the teacher will be doing a question and I wouldn't understand why he's done another step or why he's done a certain step. And once he explains it, it's so easy, it's so understandable. Also, I don't care if you're the smartest person in your class, there's always going to be something that you struggle with. And ask someone else in your class to describe it to you or explain it to you. It's okay to ask people for help. Just go to someone and ask them if they can explain a certain topic to you, and surely they will. Sometimes students learn other ways of understanding a topic and they'll teach it to you differently to the teacher. So therefore, if you don't understand the teacher's teaching, you can learn it the student's way, which might be easier. And sometimes it's just better to have someone else describe it to you as well. Now, my 5th and final tip, this is what like my number 1 go-to. If you follow me on TikTok, if you've watched my YouTube videos, you know this is, I always rave about this. YouTube is your best friend. There's literally YouTubers out there that go through the spec and teach you topic by topic, lesson by lesson, everything you need to know. So if you learn their YouTube videos, you know everything inside out. And it's not like they're doing 1 hour YouTube videos. They're doing 2-hour videos for a whole topic. All you have to do, each video is 10 minutes. Even watch a video after a lesson to just recap your knowledge, see what you know, help you understand more. You can use a YouTube video to learn. It's literally like having a new lesson. Or you can use a YouTube video to just learn a topic quicker. Usually after watching a YouTube video, I will go on to do questions just so I could like apply that knowledge that I learned from the YouTube video. So those are 5 things I've done to get A star, A star, A. Hopefully this video has been useful to you. I'm going to have many more videos coming out on YouTube as well. So stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you don't follow me on TikTok, check out my TikTok. I post there pretty much daily. And I have a lot of student lifestyle videos, student videos, study videos, a whole wide range. So stay tuned.